All right, here we go. We've got game 2 here between the Mothmen and the Drivers. Colin versus Holmes. We're going to see what they bring to the table. Obviously, both teams are star-studded. The one injury update we have is we knew going into this game Ian Tully was not going to play, which is a big loss. Kyle Fickner in his place. But they've got plenty of rookies on that side between Liam and Kyle Fickner. Looking forward to see what those guys could do. Obviously, John Cosson, a rookie on the other side.
Yeah, you know, when I first thing I think of when I look at the Drivers, that's a team with speed. But the question I have is at quarterback. Ken has played quarterback for multiple teams, never really panned out for a championship. Colin Tully, very able to play quarterback, but you lose his speed. So I'd love to see where they're going with that.
They're going with the official depth chart has Ken listed as QB1, which surprised me after Ken's performance last year, but Colin's got faith in him. Now on the other side, we're going to see what this combination, we've seen it all preseason, but we're going to see what this combination of Justin and Del Monte on the outside can do with obviously the premier quarterback in this league, Renzo, throwing the ball. I'm excited to see this offense play.
Yeah, this is going to be a great matchup, I think. Like you said, we've got Renzo, very talented at quarterback. He's got weapons on this team. We've got a couple, we've got one rookie on their side, John Cosson, a guy who's been showing up every week.
Obviously, you got to keep your eyes on Josh. He's a weapon. He could be a real X factor for moving the change for this team, especially when you consider he's going to have one of these lesser defenders guarding him. So we'll see what Josh brings to the table. I'm excited for this one.
All right, let's go down to the coin toss.
All right, we're down on the field. We've got some extracurricular down there already, and it looks like the Biltmore Drivers are going to start with the ball.
Love to see the camaraderie out there. These boys have been playing together for years, and it's love to see them showing some love out there.
And again, it does look like Ken Silver is going to start at quarterback. Ken taking the snap.
That's a run on the first play of the game.
Toss, and it's a big one. Colin Tully with a huge gain. You can't teach speed.
No, and you know, by running on the first play, it's just letting the defense know they're not afraid to. And kind of soften them up a little bit.
Another motion. It's a fake. There's Ken, misfires on a way to James. And we're going to have what I believe is second down. I think Colin got the first. Oh, no, it looks like they're just short.
Yeah, just short. Ken's going to need to settle down here.
This is third. Ken drifting to
Colin
one side. He's got
open.
Colin. No, the throw a little late, a little behind, a little late. Colin looks hurt on the play.
And, you know, that's a ball that should have been picked. Ken should be lucky for that. We've still got Colin down, so we're going to take a quick timeout here.
We're going to have fourth down when we get back. Colin's up now. No help.
All right.
No help. He's walking.
He's back in.
We're got fourth down, and it looks like the punt unit is on. Tough snap. Colin with a kick, and it's not a bad one.
Yeah, no, that's going to, you know, they're starting him back early. You don't want to give him a short field to start the day. Let's see. We've got Renzo going to be taking the snaps. He's got some weapons on this offense.
Keep an eye out for that orange hat. That's Josh Paini.
He's always an X factor in any game I see.
Here they go with the fake, and then there's Josh.
Directly to him.
Made his first guy miss and couldn't get much more. We've got second down.
Yeah, it's interesting play design. A run with no blockers.
Here we go. Motion man is Justin. Renzo back deep.
He's
no
open.
rush yet. He's got Justin O'Shea. He picks up a few. It's going to set up third and long.
All right, we've got a solid game. You got to give yourself, you know, a short field on these. You can't be going for it on long.
Here we go. Renzo about to take the snap. Josh flanking him. The fake is to Josh. And it's Justin for...
It looks like that's just going to be a first down.
First down. Side judge is giving them first down. A little bit of rain falling. Shouldn't be too much of a factor yet.
That's
Pump fake. He's taking a
the
shot
deep
to
shot.
Justin O'Shea. Touchdown, 1-0. Colin's upset with himself, but you can't defend a perfect throw.
Yeah, you know, and they went down the field quickly on that one.
It just was placed right over the top of Colin's head. There's not much you could do there. Justin with a great adjustment, though. Great play. And here we go. We've got the Drivers back on offense.
Mothmen with a quick 1-0 lead. Let's see what Ken can draw up for this drive.
Matt Warner in at center now. It's a fake run, and now it's a real run. Colin Tully makes one miss, can't make the second miss.
Yeah, that looks like almost a short loss for them. Back it up a yard.
Yeah, Ken Silver's got to get himself in there as the blocker. When you have no blocker, the quarterback is the blocker. He does not secure a block there, and we know Ken's a great blocker. Ken airing one out for James McDermott.
Oh, my God.
Big catch. He's on the ground. He should be down. What a tip and catch. The throw gets... what a play by James. Nick Del Monte in a good spot, too.
Great awareness to see that ball down.
Obviously, James was the Rookie of the Year last year. We know what he's capable of.
Let's see what they do on first down here.
There it is to Colin Tully down. And they've got a good drive going here. Second down.
Yeah, you got to work your way up the field. Don't try to get it all in one go.
Here's Ken now. Still drifting out to one side. And it's intercepted.
Interception.
Intercepted by Renzo, and he's down right there. And that's what you can't have from Ken. Obviously, Ken threw 3 last year. You can't have that.
Yeah, often overlooked as a defender. Obviously, he's known for his quarterbacking. But Lorenzo Labazetta, great on the defensive side, and he shows it there.
And Matt King applies the tag, stopping what could have been a much longer return. So we'll get to see this Mothman offense in drive 2. Here they go. It's a straight handoff to Nick Del Monte, who gets the edge and gets a few.
That's a big gain right there for a first down run. Leaves him with the short field here. Nobody in the backfield. Renzo looking deep. Takes a shot deep.
Del Monte. And there you go. Yet again. It's another deep ball from Lorenzo Labazetta, this time to Nick Del Monte, 2-0.
And that's just a perfect ball. We'll take a look at it here. This is just going to land right in his hands. Doesn't slow his receiver down. Perfect. Hits him in stride.
Yep, just right in the breadbasket. Colin Tully just one step behind him. That's all it takes.
And we've got a 2-0 game, Mothman.
And this is crunch time for this team. You've got to put something on the board or at least get very deep in their territory. You've got to get something going here. Colin Tully can't come away with that one as it's way behind. This is not the place you want to be, and Colin Tully's down again.
Yeah, you don't like to see a veteran down like that. Let's see. All right, he's up. He's walking off the field. He's walking under his own power here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to come out either. So here we go, second and length. And we really haven't seen Ken look at anybody but Colin or James.
Here he is.
And it's intercepted
Another
again.
interception. Del Monte, he's got speed. He's going.
And it's a touchdown.
He's going to bring it all the way back to the house. That's
So,
a 3-0 game.
3-0. We're at halftime already. I mean, and it just happens like that. And this is a repeat of Ken Silver's nightmare from last year, as he's just got another just not you rolling out to one side. You just can't make that throw. And if they're going to have any chance coming back in this game, which it will be the most impossible uphill battle, it starts with either making a change at quarterback to Colin Tully or figuring out a way to get Ken Silver to set his feet and make some good throws.
Yeah, I'd love to see Ken take a look. You know, I think the defense is narrowing down that really they've got eyes on Colin Tully, number 1. They're looking at James, so it's easy for the defense to narrow that down. I'd love to see him get Matt King involved.
Yeah, you
get
got
Matt Warner involved.
Matt is a good player. You got to get Matt King involved. And now a quick word from our sponsor. Here we go. We've got the second half beginning, and obviously this team has a chance. The Mothmen have a chance to go up 4-0 as they were deferred in the first half. They're going to get this ball. So this could be just the perfect way to put an absolute nail in the coffin here up 4-0. And obviously this is the most critical possession for the drivers. A stop is not necessary. It's 100% mandatory on this drive.
Yeah, you can't go down 4-0 in this league.
Direct
That's a
snap
direct
to
snap.
Justin, and he's looking Renzo's way. The quarterback wide open, but steps out of bounds. A huge first down play, but he is out of bounds. Could have been more.
Yeah, that should have went yard, but they'll take the first down on that.
Here's
He's got another run.
Del Monte. Justin securing a block, and Del Monte picks up quite a few. And there's some extracurricular there as well.
If you have kids, tell them to look away from the screen.
Right, and I think Del Monte does have one. I'm not sure, though. Here we go.
It's a fake to John Cosson.
And we've got Justin O'Shea down to the goal line area.
Yeah, so we've got second and goal here, I believe. A fake to Del Monte. All eyes on him.
He wants somebody. And he's got...
Oh, incomplete.
Incomplete. It's incomplete.
Ken Silver gets a hand in there and breaks up what a would-be touchdown.
Ken Silver is one-on-one with Justin for a second time here.
Let's see.
Wow.
Ooh, Colin Tully flashing out of nowhere and blocking that. He's trying to send a message. They're not going to go down easy.
Let's see it here. Colin Tully gets a hand on it. I'm sure Colin's going to want that back, believe it or not, as he might have had a chance to intercept that
with some field, with lots of field, open field for him to go. Let's see.
And I believe that was a turnover on downs. That was fourth down. They got the stop they needed, and they have made the switch, Colin Tully and a quarterback. Will they? Colin Tully unloads when he had a guy.
He's open.
He had Matt King, couldn't hit him.
Matt King took his defender and left him.
But we're already seeing guys get a little more open with this switch at quarterback. Colin Tully unloads another one. He's got another guy wide and can't hit him again.
Yeah, I think they got to work their way up the field. Don't look for the long shot. It'll be there. You'll find it.
We are seeing guys get more open though here.
100%.
And they're not going to rush Colin, and I get why. Take all day, dude. Take all day. Take longer. This is record time right here, and I get why they're not going to rush him. He is arguably the most dynamic player with the ball in his hands in this league. He unloads one, and he's got Matt Warner for a big play. I don't think they've got the first.
No, it looks to be just short, but you
Matt
need
Warner
those
with a
yards.
great grab, and they're going to go for it. Colin Tully.
Yeah, I think you have to go for it here.
They've got more yards in one drive since the switch than they had the whole game. And again, they're not going to rush this guy. Colin Tully going deep. He had him. He can't hit. And here we go. Turnover on downs. Up 3-0. They've been stopped on their last drive, and here they go. Justin O'Shea.
Incomplete. Oh, that's one he'd like to have back. That was a good throw, just in and out of the hands of Justin there.
And Ken Silver is doing the best job he can on Justin. I still can't believe that's what they're going with. And here goes Del Monte to the edge. Colin with a great tag.
Colin Tully coming from across the field to make that tag. What athleticism.
Jericho Cotchery down on the sidelines. I can see him. Number 89. And here we go. Renzo on second down.
Fake to Josh Paini.
Third down, actually. And Ken Silver showing off his dick muscle there. That is a hell of a defensive play. He's been on Justin for a long time, and he's not getting bullied.
No, he's showing himself. But he's got some talent out there.
He's got Josh. Go to him.
Let it go. He's got Liam. Does Liam come in? He comes in. Josh Paini in the corner of the end
Josh
zone.
And Matt can't fucking believe it.
I don't think any of us can believe it.
Josh Paini, we said he was going to be an X factor. Look at the touch on that ball.
Just knowing where he is on the field, staying off the fence. Amazing. And that's going to be 4-0 Mothmen.
Almost an insurmountable lead, but we'll see what happens here as we've got 4-0. And at the end of the and we're calling for Matt Warner here. He comes onto the field. And at the end of the day, it's about pride now. We've got a timeout by the Mothmen. At the end of the day, it's about pride now. And these guys want to get a point on the board. They don't want to go. They don't want to be held scoreless. It's about pride. How can they figure out a way to get this ball in the end zone?
I think they made a smart move with putting Colin in the backfield.
It got him more yards than they got the whole game.
More yards. I'd hate to see him just go for a deep shot. You got to work your way up the field. And like you said, this is more about pride at this point. You got to get a point on the board here. But yeah, I hope that decision just wasn't too late in the game to make the switch to Colin at quarterback. But let's see what they can do out here.
All right, here we go. Colin Tully has the ball. Down 4-0. Again, he's playing for pride.
Oh, they're putting Del Monte up on the line.
They might
now.
rush him, which I still think is a mistake. Del Monte's as fast as it gets.
Colin's baiting him to come in. He doesn't.
And it's an incompletion. It's an incompletion.
Yeah, they're looking a little down out there, but let's see if they can
down.
get something going.
Kyle Fichtner in the game with Matt Warner now. Going to Matt King.
Big grab.
And that is Matt King's, I believe, maybe second target, but it's his first catch. And go to him. You got to get him involved.
Yeah.
We haven't seen James McDermott since he went down, and that has hurt. Oh, he's got him. I want to pay close attention to this play because Ken Silver's not only locking Justin up, but now he's running right by him.
Yeah, Ken Silver, he moved out of state, and we think he might be doping.
Right, we can't test him, and not having Ian to start the game was tough enough. Not having James now and having Colin back at quarterback, I mean, Matt King is basically the only target. They go to him, but it's incomplete. And
I wonder if this weather's starting to have an effect on the quarterbacks here.
That's a turnover on downs, and let's see if the Mothmen can put this game away with a 5-0. 5-0 end. It's Justin O'Shea. It's over.
And where was
Just
Ken
like
Silver
that.
on that one?
Ken
We
Silver
didn't see him.
Finally abolished. Ken Silver.
He's screaming for the ball out there.
I don't know what took him so long, but there it is. Touchdown. Game over, 5-0. Now, the moral of the story here is that the Mothmen are going to be a force against the Smokes in the championship. Del Monte's happy about it.
D's nuts.
D's nuts with the win. At the end of the day, this game is obviously about the Mothmen, but it's really also about the driver's inability to get the ball down the field. And Colin's going to have to go back to the drawing board next year.
Yeah, I think they're going to see a lot of opportunities they had, especially downfield that game. And, those are missed opportunities. They didn't hit them this time, but that's a team with tons of talent. I think they should keep their heads up high and look forward to next year.
All right, we'll see the Smokes versus the Mothmen in Game 3.
All right.